Hello everyone, how are you doing? Quick how-to video to show how to remove a file being connected with a folder in Windows. So when you try to save a web page, usually you get this prompt to save, and you save the HTML, and it also saves the directory with the files that the HTML had, which is very useful. You can see the information here. But if you want to just delete one of them, like for example, I don't care about the files, I only want the HTML, so I try to delete this file, and both of them disappear because Windows at some point in time decided that it would be very smart to, when you try to save a web page, create this linked file to a folder where you will have both of them at the same time because they should be together, they are related somehow. That's really cool. And in the beginning of Windows Live, when they implemented this, there was an option where if you would, I'm going to do this again, so I have the files here. You would have an option here somewhere on the view where you could disable that. And after a few versions of Windows, this version doesn't exist anymore. Even on the right menu, maybe it used to have, I have by default the old school menu from Windows 10. But I think even in the modern Windows 11 menu, there was no option to dissociate the files. Even if you go to properties, there is no option here anywhere to dissociate the file and tell it to stop being a connected file with the folder. So I had to Google it up a little bit, and I found that there is a registry entry that you can actually do on your registry. If you go to this address here, which will be linked on the description below as well, HKey current user, software, Microsoft, Windows, current version, Explorer, you can add a specific version here, which is checked by Windows to decide if they will create something or not. So you have to create a new DWORD value here, and you name it NoFileFolderConnection. All of this will be linked on the description below. And if you go to this one and set the value of 1, it should be good to go. So if I click this and I delete the old one, I'm going to show that it's no longer linked. As you can see, it checks if it should be validating that version or not. I guess on the file it's still noted somewhere that it's a linked file to the folder, but that command on the registry tells it to ignore it somehow. There should be a more convenient way to do this than edit the registry. If you know how, maybe there's a secret menu entry somewhere, please share in the comments below, but I couldn't find it, so I had to Google it up and I found this registry hack solution. Also, if you want to revert back to the old way, you can either just put a 0 here on this value, or you can just delete this NoFileFolderConnection thing, and you will just be as it was previously. So yeah, hope this video was useful. See you next time. Don't forget to eat bananas, they're good for potassium. See you next video. Bye bye everybody. Take care.